Now, I've asked you a few rhetorical questions, one of them being, how many of you would like to be an SVP? And I know that everybody wants to be an SVP. But look, can I just tell you something? Don't tell me, don't tell Al, don't tell your upline, don't tell your spouse, don't tell your friends that you're going to become a senior vice president at ACN and you don't show up to an Elevate event so that we can pour into you so that you have a better chance of becoming a senior vice president. And I'm not on this call to beg you. I'm not on this call to bug you. Al, I hope this is okay. To be quite frank with you, everyone, I don't care if you don't show up to Orlando. Look, I want you there. I think you need to be there, but I'm not going to cry if you're not there. I'm not going to shut down the event because you don't show up, because people depend on the environment. Do you know that all the ask Al Thomas how many Elevate events he's missed over his ACN career? Ask any top leader, none. Ask any top leader how many events. So if that's what all the big leaders have done, don't you think that you should do the same thing? Listen, I already know you know this. But I want to take it one step further. Can I do that? Sometimes it isn't showing up to the event is all that matters. But showing up to the event with high expectations will matter. See, some of you are just showing up to the event because you love the events. You love hanging out, high-fiving, giving hugs, taking pictures. You love seeing people you haven't seen in 3 or 4 months. It's a good time. But is that all you expect to get out of an ACN event? Is that where your expectations are? I would encourage you to raise the bar of expectation of what you want to get out of Elevate Orlando on October 21 and 22. I would tell you to raise that bar of expectation and go there with such high anticipation about receiving a nugget or receiving a word of affirmation, receiving a word of confirmation, receiving some encouragement that you so vitally need right now. And then even one step further than that, maybe you can be an encouragement to somebody else that's going to show up to Elevate. Maybe that's your purpose. Whatever the purpose is, I'm telling you, there's a reason for you to make plans to go to Orlando. And not only for you to make plans to go to Orlando, because listen, this is the last event of 2023, the last big event of our 30th year anniversary. You listen, all of you know this. You can't be in business for 30 years without doing something right. Wouldn't you agree with that? I'm not telling you that we're perfect. Every one of you that's been around ACN for a while, you know that we're not perfect. I'm probably making a mistake with you right now as I'm talking to you. We are not perfect, but our heart is in the right place to provide an environment for you to win. Because if you win, we all win together. That's been our philosophy since the very first day, and it's a continue to be our philosophy 30 years into the making. So my encouragement to you is this. For the next 12 days, you actually don't even have 12 days because you got to take a day to get there. You got 11 days. You got 11 days to get as many of your people in front of us as possible. All you're doing is you're employing us. You're employing me. You're employing the rest of the co-founders. You're employing all the top leaders to pour into you and pour into everyone in your organization. What value does that have? I'm telling you, it's priceless. And just like breath, just like getting out of bed and being able to walk and see and go to the bathroom and brush your teeth in the morning, and all the little things that we should not take for granted, I'm telling you, do not take for granted what Orlando can do for your ACN business and your lives. We are going to pour everything we can into you for 2 solid days, Saturday and Sunday. And here's my promise, is that anyone that goes to Orlando, you're going to go back home a different person. You're going to be better than you've ever been. You're going to have more vision than you've ever had. We're going to encourage you to continue to take those steps in relentless pursuit of your goals and activities that you need in order to be successful at ACN. That's my promise to you. So if that's my promise to you, if I know that that is going to take place, why would you ever shortchange and shortcut any one of your people from being at the event? And those of you that are around the world, I'm telling you, I wish that you could be with us in Orlando, but depending upon how registrations go, we may live stream it. But if you can connect on live stream, if we have that availability, I would encourage you to do that. I would encourage you to have as many of your people join on live stream as well, because we are going to pour into people like never before, and we are going to make a difference in people's lives. I promise you that.